the final few minutes here at Strikaland. And both Supa Strikas and Sultans are looking for the breakthrough.
Yes!
Now it's Sultan's turn.
Denied! No!
One last chance for Supa Strikas. Every time one team closes in,
The other team closes them out. The teeniest, tiniest advantage could make all the difference in the return leg.
but what will it be? Fitness, strategy, Huh?
Enjoy the trip to Dubai, Supa Strikas. I know we will.
A giant stadium? A giant hotel? And now, a giant aeroplane?
Sultans sure know how to live large, dudes.
Imagine, seats that actually recline.
If the Sheik is really serious about luxury, he'll have gold toilets.
Oh, come on, guys. The Sultan's plane may be big and fancy, but think of all the good times we've had in the Striker jet. Like when we landed on that iceberg. We almost died. Or when you guys skydived.
Almost died again.
What about the time El Matador clogged the toilet mid-flight?
A piece of me did die that day.
Focus, guys. Luxury travel doesn't make a winning soccer team. Practice does.
Ah, Supa Strikas. I see you've spotted the Sky Palace.
Yeah, out of the corner of my eye.
Excuse me, Sheik. Does your airplane have gold toilets?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Matador. Our lavatories are made from diamond-encrusted 24-karat gold.
No.
Well, considering we're all going the same way, why not find out for yourselves?
Coach, please!
It'll be character building.
Oh, my soul needs this.
I could use some peace and quiet to work on strategies.
Huh? Thanks, Coach!
Remember, practice as soon as we land.
No loyalty. So, you like sing-alongs? Goodbye, Striker Jet. You're the aeroplane I'll never forget.
Welcome to the Sky Palace. Whoa. Each cabin has fully automated seats that convert into beds.
Now this is my jam.
Ha! Doesn't look that comfortable.
And state-of-the-art video conferencing facilities.
Seen better.
Each bathroom has a gold jacuzzi,
Yes?
gold bathroom accessories,
Yes?
and a diamond-encrusted golden toilet. And the best part?
Hey, where's that go?
Oh, to the, cargo hold. Dull in comparison to the dining room.
Wow, you must have a massive freezer.
This isn't a school cafeteria, Sheiks. We get the freshest food flown up to us. Brislovian Schlabazan stew, anyone?
Ah, finally. Some peace and quiet. So we set up a perimeter around the box, free up space by drawing Sultan's defense, and blam!
No idea what you're talking about, Coach.
So, how long to Dubai?
Now there's something I can help you with. 8 hours, Coach.
Wow!
Pa, the Striker Jet's meals are just as good.
The old mystery lasagna?
Tastes like plastic. Yeah, bet it's made out of melted El Matador action figures.
Ha! My action figure tastes much better than that. Long story.
Presenting Habsburg's finest pastry.
Strudel? Strudel! Ah!
I was told strudel was your favorite.
What gave you that idea?
Oh, I'm afraid we'll have to cut dinner short. We're in for some turbulence.
Whoa! These seats rock! And check this out. Massage function!
And this display tells you everything. Speed, altitude. How many times El Matador has gone to the toilet?
Oh, very funny, Tiger.
Where are you right now?
Guys, do you actually feel any turbulence?
This plane's probably too big to notice it.
Then why would the Sheik send us to our cabins?
Come on, Shakes, live a little.
You're in the Sky Palace!
Brother, just sit back and enjoy.
After something crunchy, anyone need a munchie? I'm flaky, but in a good way. My pastry's not pasty, I'm crispy and tasty. Of course, won't you put me away?
Maybe just one bite?
Oh, it's gonna be great. We get back turbulence. It's such a big plane.
Ugh, can't believe Klaus likes this stuff.
Coach, everything okay?
Yeah, it's great. Just great. Got loads of ideas here. So, how's the Sky Palace?
5-star luxury all the way, Coach. And get this, it even has a mid-air food delivery system.
Sure beats the Striker Jet lasagna. So, I was calling to get your input on a possible strategy for the game.
Coach, man, we touch down in 12 hours.
What?
Can't this wait till then?
Did you say 12 hours? Rasta. Hello?
Coach, man?
Cellular reception ended, Sheik.
That's better. Sweet dreams, Supa Strikas.
Coach?
Question.
Is it related to airplanes?
Can you give me the Sky Palace's location?
For sure. It's way off course. No chance they'll get to Dubai on schedule.
Mara?
Coach?
We need to make a little detour.
Attenzione, Sky Palace. This is Alpha Foxtrot 1 Niner.
Reading you loud and clear, 1-9er.
We have a food delivery from Rome. Italy?
Yeah, we know where Rome is, 1-9er.
Request a permission to initiate a mid-air transfer.
10-4, you're clear.
Well, good riddance.
Your brother.
Might have been the best
This
sleep
might
of
be
my
just
life.
the best.
Presenting another exquisite culinary delivery, genuine Italian lasagna from Italy.
Faint carcinogenic aroma? Plasticky tones on the nose? It can only be...
Klaus, you had the Striker Jet lasagna flown here?
No, I'm not hungry. But not because I ate any of this mediocre food.
Then how'd it get here?
Coach?
Guys, there's a note in the lasagna.
Better than an El Matador action figure, I suppose.
Hey, if you're gonna be rude...
It's from Coach. Sky Palace off course.
The Sheik's making us miss practice. But how would making us late give Sultans the advantage?
Yeah, we're all in the same boat.
I think you'll find it's an aeroplane.
Off course, non-existent turbulence. Something is up.
Last night during the turbulence, I needed something from the dining room. Not strudel, okay? While I was there, Sultans walked past. The seatbelt sign was still on.
Shakes, man, where you going?
Don't rock the boat, Shakes.
It's an aeroplane.
Facial recognition failed.
Typical Shakes. We're on the world's fanciest airplane, and you have us crawling through a dark, smelly vent.
Unusual thing to be doing, Shakes.
Not cool. Just you guys wait. You are not gonna believe. Hang on, wrong way.
Whoa, whoa, don't back up and down.
Way cool.
Legendary. You impressed now, Klaus? Uh-huh. Turns out the Sheik agrees with Coach. Training trumps luxury travel.
So how about we take our game to new heights?
So, Supa Strikas are trying to level the playing field.
Sheik?
Time for some real turbulence.
Yeah! Now this is what I call in-flight entertainment.
Something tells me the Sheik is on to us.
Don't give up, guys. This is our chance to get the advantage back.
Stand by for orders of mid-air food delivery.
Shakes, man!
at Goliath Stadium.
The biggest and fanciest home ground in the Super League, Brenda.
Mac.
Even the comms booth is pure luxury.
And here they are.
Sultans versus Supa Strikas.
It hurts.
I knew the Sheik was up to something. I didn't realize it was this bad. You looked like you were in the cargo hold.
We kind of were.
Yeah, the Sky Palace.
Guys, please, one at a time.
Turns out the coolest feature of Sultan's plane is something that wasn't included on our tour.
A secret soccer pitch.
Very smart.
Welcome to Dubai, Coach.
So, did you get to use it?
The Sheik made training tough, Coach. Even by your standards.
So, Coach, you got any good ideas?
You weren't the only ones who had an unproductive flight.
Game on.
The teams were evenly matched last week.
Are we heading for another draw?
Zoom dispossesses Sheiks. The strudel is world class, eh, Brenda?
Let's see if Sultans can make this count.
Well, they have the numbers.
Hey, if you're wondering why one of your fancy toilets isn't working, that was me.
I can't believe just a couple of practices are making such a big difference for Sultans.
I know! They're all over us out there!
Man, if only we had had a chance to use that sky pitch properly.
We did do something they didn't.
We stayed in our seats.
We crawled through a smelly vent.
We didn't eat anything the whole time?
No, the crazy turbulence training.
Describe it.
Playing dives, and I was like, guys, one at a time.
Actually, I've realized I need a bit of chaos to do my best work.
Okay,
One of
get
you
it
like you've lost weight?
Tiger cross.
Same as playing footy in space.
Air coach, dude.
The second half is underway, and Sultans pick up where they left off.
Total domination.
Warmer up. Victory flyover in 45 minutes.
Show-offs! We're well into the second half here at Goliath Stadium, and Sultans work the ball upfield. Zoom is waiting for it. Can Sultans double their lead? Wow! Did you see that, Mac? Mac? Mac!
Just resting my vocal cords. Sublime aerial maneuver by Cool Joe.
Now Tiger's in on the action.
Sheik's man!
Buckle your seatbelts. Because it's about to get turbulent.
Nice one, brother!
What do you gotta say now? Eh, Zoom?
No showboating, brother.
Huh? It's a show aeroplane!
This is the Sky Palace on Goliath Approach, preparing for victory flyover.
Sky Palace, this is a Alpha Foxtrot, a 1-9er.
Reading you loud and clear, 1-9er.
Standing by for a food transfer. Doofus.
Hey, guys!
I know that
Check it
song.
out!
Go, you good
Go, Laura! You strike a jet!
Nothing like being back on the old striker jet, right, guys?
Who needs gold toilets, eh?
Or flying soccer pitches?
And the lasagna is just as good as any Sky Palace strudel.
Okay, which one of you jokers did this?
Come, guys.
You're the next maestro
Now with
chef,
incredible
dude.
lasagna flavor.
Now that's more like
funny,
it.
guys.
Come on, El Matador, you don't feel like...
Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Come on, follow me to Strikerland. This is Chips.
Chops.
The most loyal security guard there is. He'd take a bullet for me.
No, I wouldn't.
So humble. These are Supa Strikas' greatest moments. Boring, boring, no one cares. Such good memories. Now, let's meet the guys. Hey, team!
Hey, El Matador man, what's going on?
You guys are on my reality TV show!
What? You can't film us without our permission?
But you all signed a privacy waiver.
You said that was a birthday card.
For your sick grandmother.
Quick! After him! Get back here!
That went pretty well, I think.
Living the L life? That doesn't even make any sense.
I wasn't even ready.
Guys, don't shout over each other. Speak one at a time so the cameras can get all the horrible things you're saying.
El Matador, we spend enough of our lives in the spotlight.
Don't worry. Your privacy is of the utmost importance to me.
Huh?
It isn't.
Ha! I knew it!
Hey, this is my show. You're not allowed in here.
Oh, yes, I am. You should have read our contracts before you tricked us into signing them.
And now you guys are about to see where the real magic happens.
Not a chance. There's no way I'm having a film crew at practice.
Meh. Practice is bad for ratings anyway. Doesn't have enough drama.
It does when El Matador can't get his favorite bottled water.
Hey, glacial mist isn't just any bottled water. It's made from a million-year-old iceberg.
All right, boys, Cosmos away next week. I want everyone on form, ready for a fight, and 100% focused.
Don't worry, Coach. I'm ready for action. Defenders worry a lot. You're about to find yourselves in an El Matastorm.
Really?
Yeah, catchphrase needs some work. Too easy. Huh? Nice try. And now for the kicker. Ha ha! Yes.
We're on your side?
My bad.
Huh. This stupid show is actually having a good effect on El Matador's game. It better stay that way.
See you guys at the airport bright and early. Sure thing, brother.
Perhaps.
What do you mean, perhaps?
Relax, Captain. Just building some tension for the cameras. The essence of all reality TV is drama.
He's a natural.
The Striker jet is about to take off, but there's still no sign of El Matador.
Rejoice, for he is here!
Excuse me, over here! I want to talk to all the viewers about something important. Model Students was a good show and it was unfair.
Hey, Klaus! All your nerdy talk is going to mess with my ratings. Carry on like that, and you're going to be voted off the show.
Whatever. That's not how these programs work. Is it? I'll carry your bags, El Matador. Just don't vote me off, okay?
You okay, dude?
Does Klaus have serious spinal injuries? And more importantly, has he scuffed El Matador's designer bags? Stay tuned to Living the L Life to find out.
My, oh my, Ninja. This show is so bad.
Tell me about it. Luckily, I'm here to show how reality TV should be done.
Ninja style. What? It's like everyone has a reality TV show these days.
El Matador, great news! Living the L Life is the highest rated show on TV. Everyone is watching.
Ha ha! Yeah!
You show them, El Matador.
But there is a little problem.
Let me guess. The hotel doesn't have glacial mist.
It's even worse than that. Ninja Style has shot up to the #2 spot.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna prove Living the L Life is the most real, authentic reality TV show there is. Pat, let's do that line again. I don't think it had enough sincerity.
Which headband will Ninja choose?
What a show-off, right? Ah, come on!
Seriously, dude, they delivered your stupid glacier water.
It's not that, Shakes. I pulled out all the stops and my ratings are still neck and neck with stupid Ninja Style.
It's just a TV show, dude. Get over it.
How dare you!
You can stop sucking up, Klaus. You can't get voted off the show.
Rather be safe than sorry.
All right, boys. Practice match. Forwards, I want high intensity. Defenders, don't go easy on them. Film crew, get off my pitch.
Yeah. Our audience isn't interested in practice anyway. Remember what we discussed about match day?
Maximum drama. Don't worry. I've got this. Hey, guys, how's my hair?
Amazing! So good! Wow!
Focus, El Matador.
Beat this, Ninja. Ah! My leg! I may never walk again! Sheik, back to me! How is that offside, linesman? Are you blind? Oh, this is scandalous!
Dude, what are you doing?
Practicing for the game, of course. Beat this! Here it is! There it goes! Yeah! Watch Living the L Life, everybody!
You didn't even score!
Meh, details.
El Matador! How will 90 minutes on the bench be for your ratings?
Relax, coach. I'm also gonna destroy Ninja on the pitch.
Good. That's why I want you to get an early night.
Yes, coach. Great work, guys. Especially me. Huh? You. Me. You.
Me?
Me!
Quick, zoom in on Ninja! She needs to be on El Matador reaction! I haven't seen something like this since the crew of World's Most Hateful House Cats ended up on the set of Auntie Couch's Roadshow. The scratching, the screaming. Those sounds still haunt my nightmares.
Finally, you're on a good TV show.
What's that? I can't hear you from way down there, number 2.
Not for long. I'm hosting a massive rooftop party tonight. The whole of Vegas is gonna be there.
Oh, yeah? Well, wait till you see what I have planned.
And what is that?
I'm gonna go to bed early.
That's so sad, I almost don't want to laugh. Almost.
It's the night before the big game, and El Matador's been banished to his hotel room. But what time will he go to bed? 9? 10? 10:30? Find out next on Living the L Life.
Welcome to the Ninja-style rooftop extravaganza. And here comes the star of the show, Ninja! On a motorbike, in a helicopter, flown by Siberian white tigers.
All right, that's really it. I need to do something dramatic.
Yes.
I'm really proud of El Matador. He's shown maturity and professionalism. Where is he?
Please, please! I'm so sorry.
Living the L Life? We'll be right back. It's about pride. It's about rivalry. It's about refreshment. It's about honor. And it all comes down to this.
Today is the day I destroy Ninja in the ratings. What?
El Matador! You disobedient, unprofessional excuse for—
Trust me, you don't want to hear the things Coach is saying.
And then you're gonna run until you're in—
Nope, still going. I don't even know what that was about.
Coach, I went out last night for a good reason.
I'm not interested in anything you have to say.
But I have proof. Watch the last episode of Living the L Life.
And if I see you anywhere near the pitch, you're gonna have to rename the show Deadliest Coach.
Two teams walk out to do battle, but only one team walks off. Heroes.
What's wrong with your voice? Have you been singing late-night karaoke again?
That's my reality TV narrator voice. Every Super League player's getting a show, and I want in on that action.
You rock that party, Ninja!
Me? You were the one chilling in the jacuzzi with the Siberian white tigers.
This guy!
This guy!
Buddy Watkins Jr. Now there's a coach who gets it.
Game on!
Can Cosmos beat the odds with this daring attack?
Sure looks like it. The Vegas side is looking sharp.
It all comes down to this. One man, one ball.
And one amazing tackle. Klaus ran the length of the pitch to get there.
Who likes strudel and isn't getting voted off the show?
This guy.
Now Supa Strikas can counter.
men in red may never get a chance like that again in their careers.
Are you gonna keep up this fake drama all game?
Of course. Or will I? You'll have to wait to find out.
Hey, get out of the way!
Our ratings are doomed.
We're nearing the end of the first half.
And the teams are running out of time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Great skill from Ninja. It's one-on-one. Terrible attempt. I'd expect more from the captain. And there's halftime.
Will the teams make it out for the second 45?
Yes, yes they will. That's how soccer works.
So, how's life on El Benchador? Trademark ninja joke, just came up with that like right now.
Your jokes are worse than your shooting.
Whatever. Number 2.
Bah, I don't care about ratings. Why? I care so much! Okay, I think I got it together now. Why?
This is a little weird to say, but El Matador was telling the truth.
You can get voted off the L Life?
No, man. His show's ratings dropped last night. There's no way that would happen if he was out partying.
Then what was he doing?
I don't know, but I know how to find out.
Fine.
Ooh, I love this show.
It's the night before the big game, and El Matador spends his time practicing. And practicing. Yep, still practicing. There he goes, practicing.
Why didn't he just tell me what he was up to?
Because the essence of reality TV is drama.
I thought the line was pretty good.
There's no way I wanted to miss the first half. Playing for Supa Strikas is better than the highest ratings.
You're not entirely to blame here, El Matador. Mostly, around 95%, but not entirely. I should have listened to you.
That mean I'm on for the second half?
Maybe. Maybe not. Stay tuned to find out.
Now you're getting it!
The second half is underway.
But what's this? I don't believe it. Could it be? El Matador appears out of nowhere.
You know he was subbed on like 5 minutes ago.
Huh. Still think you can compete with me, number 2?
The only numbers I care about are on the scoreboard.
El Matador is on fire!
Let's show these guys why we're all superstars.
What passing!
What vision!
What skill!
What drama!
Living the L Life has slipped from number 1 to number 2. Can El Matador score the goal and reclaim ratings glory? Find out next on...
Get back to the footy, right now!
Yeah! Supa Strikas for life!
Amazing.
Beautiful!
Yeah, we did it! I'm still in the show! Woohoo!
Look on the upside. You're still the most popular reality TV star.
Huh? I am?
Yeah. You're totally blowing up the internet.
Get that thing out of my face!
With the victory secured, Supa Strikas head home.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. Klaus, You're voted off the show.
No, no, not me! Please! No! No!
Typical Invincible United.
I bet those dudes learned to foul before they learned to walk.
Well, they've done us a favor, boys. We get 3 points tomorrow,
and we go top of the table.
Yeah, bring it!
And me? Oh, wow! Oh, no way.
Klausman, what could be more interesting than going top of the table?
Inspector Von Spectre and the Riddle of the Relic Riddled Room. It's one of the best in the series.
Sounds like a real page-turner.
Ha! You just don't appreciate a good mystery story.
Talk, talk, talk. Twirl the mustache. The butler did it. There. I saved you 800 pages.
Please. It's not always the butler. The one time it was the butler's son.
Guys, focus. I need every one of you ready for action tomorrow. The next 24 hours could decide our entire season.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Alpine Hotel. I trust you'll have a restful stay ahead of the big game.
Butler.
Don't mind him. He has an unhealthy obsession with Inspector Von Spectre novels.
Yeah, and the butler's always guilty.
Oh, I too am a big fan of the Inspector. In real life, though, butlers are sworn to a strict code of duty. We live to serve our guests. Now, if you gentlemen are at all peckish, it would be my pleasure to serve you dinner in the drawing room.
Yeah, I will eat you. I'm going to die.
Huh?
Scara?
Uber?
Tony Vern?
What are you all doing here?
I've got a game against you lot to prepare for. A coach can watch his Super League rivals play, can't he?
Colonel Von Push-Up kicked me out of the barracks for being fouled by a pipsqueak like Scara.
Vince blamed our loss on my totally unfair red card. The ungrateful jerk left me behind.
This place is a little too crowded for my liking. Let's have dinner in our rooms.
Oh, sure.
Not cool.
Butler!
Yes, sir?
I can't score a hat trick without my pre-game 24-karat golden sundae
With extra golden sprinkles.
How'd you...
It is a butler's duty to know what his guests want before they do.
Wow, this guy's good.
Maybe too good.
Does that mean I should take your freshly baked strudel back to the kitchen, sir?
No, I'll take it. To make sure it's properly disposed of.
What was that?
Dudes?
What's wrong? You okay, man?
This is the end for me. I have been poisoned.
That is disgusting!
Okay, that's gross.
Huh?
Who would do this?
Seems like a real mystery. Don't worry, El Matador. Inspector Klaus is on the case.
Klaus, wait.
Yes, my friend. What is it?
Inspector Von Spectre is stupid.
A terrible crime has been committed. And one of you is the guilty party.
Dude, you actually brought the Inspector Von Spectre outfit with you?
A good detective is always prepared. Every single one of you had a motive to make El Matador sick. Scara, sabotaging our on-form player would be the perfect way to keep Invincible United top of the table and get back in Vince's good books. Tony Vern, you're on a so-called scouting mission. Or is it the perfect cover to take out a Supa Striker? Yo-ho-ho-ho, Han Uber. What better way to redeem yourself after the last game than a bit of sneaky ion tank espionage? Butler!
You did it! Didn't you admit it? You're guilty! You did it! It was you! Did it! You're guilty! I knew it! Guilty! 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 Guilty!
Klaus, let the guy speak.
I'm sorry to disappoint, sir, but I did not commit the crime. That would be against the butler's code.
But no one else had access to the dessert. How do you explain that?
Actually...
Butler? My little shampoo bottles are missing. You took them, didn't you? Admit it, you're guilty. You took them.
I did not, sir, but I will bring you new ones immediately.
So, the food was left unattended between 9 and 9:15. Enough time for any of you to plant the sock.
Ha! Couldn't have been me. I was doing my post-dinner workout. 3001, 3002, 3003.
3,000 reps? Yeah, right. He's obviously lying.
Please. Real footballers give their opposition the boot, not just the sock.
Oh, you mean like when I knocked you over?
Pipsqueak!
Oh no, Mama, I have a boo-boo. Bring me a pretzel.
Gentlemen, put your rivalry aside. As Inspector Von Spector always says, an investigation must be guided purely by the facts. Emotion must not come into play. And our search for clues begins in Uber's room.
Oh, man, it sure smells like someone did 3,000 bench presses in here.
That is the smell of victory! Ha 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 ha!
Klaus, no! What is wrong with you?
The sweat is still warm. Taking into account the freezing weather and the temperature of the human body, Uber had to have been here between 9 and 9:15.
So, if Uber didn't do it, who did?
It must be... Butler! You did it, didn't you? It was you!
Not this!
Come on!
Stop! I have a clue for you. 3,999, 4,000, 4,000 fine, fine. 19, 20, 21!
Yes, I did it! It was me, Tony Vern, and no one else! Come on, Uber, you snitch! I thought you military types were supposed to conduct yourselves with honor.
Tony Vern, a maniacal laugh always comes with a maniacal scheme.
Now! I have a perfectly rational explanation for that. Fine. You got me. Okay, I won't run this time. I promise. Oh, yes. Pick on the smart guy. I could build something with a better hairdo than you. Ow! Watch it, you brute!
No way. That's a lot of stuff.
What is this?
Whoa.
What? You guys don't bring home comforts when you travel?
So, what were you celebrating?
Oh! A nanotech spy cam.
Aha! A perfect way to make sure the coast was clear for you to plant the sock.
Not true!
Then let's see the footage.
Hey! So I did a bit of spying. That isn't why we're here.
And it provides him with an alibi. Look at the time code.
Considering this is the exact time the butler left the dessert unattended, maybe the drone caught a glimpse of the culprit.
So I left my room. Whoop-de-doodly-doo. That doesn't prove a thing.
Indeed. But I hypothesize if we search Scarra's hotel room, we will find the other sock. I don't get it. I was sure it would be here.
Look on the bright side. You've solved the mystery of who the world's worst detective is.
It is getting late, Klaus. Perhaps it's time we put this case to bed.
Bedtime's cancelled, Coach. We have a new development.
Dude, that's...
my room.
I'll get the rubber gloves.
Huh? It's a match. One of you must have planted it here to throw me off the trail.
How? We've been with you the whole time.
Well, someone put it in there.
Maybe it was... Maybe it was Klaus.
Why would I sabotage my own teammate?
You're on the bench, aren't you? Perhaps you want El Matador's spot.
No ways. Klaus would never do that.
Or maybe he set the whole thing up just so he could look like a real detective.
He is obsessed with the stupid Inspector von Inspector stories.
He even brought the outfit with him.
What were you doing between 9 and 9:15, Klaus?
Solving the mystery of the stolen little shampoo bottles, of course. The butler did it, in case you were wondering.
Hold on. Butler, you brought the shampoo to Klaus's room. You can vouch for him, right?
Well... Mr. Klaus? Hello? Hello?
So, you have the other sock.
Mean.
You can't account for your whereabouts between 9 and 9:15.
Opportunity.
And you'd do anything to have a mystery to solve.
Motive.
How did you so eloquently put it? Guilty!
Now, wait a second. I was in my room.
I'll just leave the shampoo here then, sir.
But I didn't want the butler to know that I was eating the strudel.
I don't see any crumbs.
Of course not. The strudel was delicious.
I'm so pleased you enjoyed it, sir.
That still doesn't explain how the sock ended up in your toilet.
Klaus, do you have an explanation?
You know I wouldn't do this, Coach. I'm a Supa Striker.
Please, you said it yourself. Emotion doesn't play a role.
And all the evidence leads to you.
Klaus, these are very serious allegations. There will be a full disciplinary hearing when we get back to Strikerland. If you can't be 100% for the team, you don't belong in it. Tomorrow, or maybe ever.
Anything I can do for you, sir?
No. I'm finished.
Match day at the mighty Fortress Stadium.
And what a match it's gonna be, Mac.
Aye, Brenda. A win for Supa Strikas, and they go to the top of the table.
But no one gets an easy run at the Fortress.
And here they come. Is it just me, or is El Matador not looking well?
You sure you're good to play, dude?
Yeah, as long as no one says the S word.
We've got this.
Promising start by Supa Strikas.
Twisting Tiger finds Sheiks on the edge of the box.
Sheik!
What a ball!
Smelly socks.
Help me, please.
Socks full of puja. Yellow vinegar-smelling socks. You really saw.
El Matador is really looking off the pace.
Aye, Brenda. And without him, Shakes is totally isolated out there.
I'm surprised Coach hasn't looked at his super sub.
With the top spot at stake, he should really be more proactive.
Hello?
Good afternoon, sir.
Butler, are you calling me to gloat?
On the contrary, sir. It is a butler's duty to be loyal to all his guests, regardless of what he thinks of them personally.
I'm listening.
I'm sworn to secrecy by the butler's code. But what I can say is, you're focusing on the wrong game.
Huh?
Stop right there. I suspect you might need this, sir.
Butler, you are good.
And that's the end of a very disappointing half.
Coach, El Matador has to come off. He's... that.
Walk away from the light, El Matador. Walk away.
I'd rather have a sick player on the pitch than an uncommitted one. Klaus isn't even here.
I have solved the mystery!
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Klaus, have you learned nothing?
As a matter of fact, I've learned a lot. The owner of the sock, oh, sorry, El Matador, is Dingan.
Brother,
what? Whoa. He was in the hotel the whole time working together with Skara.
Of course. He was also sent off, so Vince left Skara and him behind.
Klaus? I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
That's all right, guys. All the evidence did point to me.
There is still one unanswered question, though. Can you put as much effort in on the pitch as you did in your investigation?
Don't worry, Coach. My next case is cracking the iron tank defense.
Klaus, wait.
Finally, El Matador comes off.
And the difference is immediately noticeable.
Great interplay between Shakes and Klaus.
Here's a chance.
That Uber takes him out with a crunching tackle.
I told you real footballers put in the boots.
Shakes, no!
Quick free kick from Supa Strikas.
And Iron Tank are not ready for it.
What smart thinking from Klaus!
I declare the smelly secret of the unscrupulous sockless soccer star finally closed.
Elementary, my dear Klaus.
Things detectives say.
God! All that planning!
Oh, I had to sleep in a cupboard for 2 days.
You chaps had a good plan, but...
No one escapes the inspector.
Whatever. You still don't have any proof.
Wrong.
We reminded Tony Van what the Super League Disciplinary Board thinks of spying, and he kindly did a DNA analysis on the sock.
22% toe jam, 23% mold, and 100% Dingan.
It's so good to feel better. Huh?
So, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. But they might.
Skara, Dingon, we're with the Super League Disciplinary Board. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry, sir. As long as Dingon was a guest in the hotel, I was sworn by the butler's code to protect him.
I misjudged you, butler. In fact, I want you to have this. You are the true detective.
Oh, no, sir. I couldn't possibly.
You've earned it. Besides, I have like 20 of them at home.
Of course you do, sir.
You know, I really did think you were guilty at one point.
You did say that several times, sir.
I did? Oh. Fire Dilda says persistence is one of my special